Good morning, welcome back to another video, and today is another day of the 0 to Gold Cap Challenge. Now just stick around and enjoy the video. Okay, so today's going to be a bit of a weird one because technically we're not actually doing any farming. Today we are just going to be opening our mailbox and we're going to be chatting about a few things while I'm doing my crafts. One little thing that I do need to mention is a mistake on my part. This was for our intermediate guide for crafting. Now, as we were in our crafting operations, I mentioned that it should be at 110% crafting. That's okay for the minimum price, but when you're actually in the actual crafting section, it shouldn't be 110%. It should actually be 10%. This was pointed out by a couple of my actual subscribers, and other than that, that was my bad, sorry. I just wanted to clear that up right now. The crafting section of the operations should be at 10% crafting, as TSM already takes into account the 100%. So when you're saying 110%, you're really saying 210%. Hence why, if adjusted, it now will come up with all of the stuff that you can craft, and I was amazed by how much I was able to craft because I thought that wasn't right when I was looking through it the other day, which was yesterday, so to speak. So I just wanted to clear that up right now, and that being the case, my bad. Sorry. Yeah. Now that we've cleared that up, I really wanted to talk about one thing today, and that was the token coming into Classic. Mainly because I literally read the article like a couple of days ago, thanks to Mr. GM on Twitter, and basically, I'm not really too keen on it. And that the token coming to Classic PTR, it was a bit much, in all honesty, because at the end of the day, most people actually came to Classic just for the old school way of doing things, like no actual token or anything like that. No one bought the token. So when I heard about the actual token coming into Classic, the Classic PTR, I found that to be it's kind of a kick in the teeth to everyone who really tried promoting and trying to make Classic a good thing, so to speak. It's kind of like a monetization over the old school feel that we all wanted, whoever plays Classic. You wanted the entire reason for Classic was to go back to vanilla and just level the hard way and do everything the hard way. Now, this actual token coming into Classic will completely it'll just change it. It won't be Classic anymore. It will literally be a crappier version. Kind of a shame, really, because Classic was really, really good. Well, it is really, really good at the moment. Vanilla was, but now Classic is. And that being the case, I'm just severely disappointed, to be honest, when I heard about this and read the article, of course. The majority of the time that I actually thought about this, and yeah, it's not a good thing, because we wanted Classic to be Classic, the old school way, the hard way. You have to grind for your gold, you have to actually think outside the box when you're leveling and all that jazz. And now with the token coming into this, you can now buy gold. You have a way of buying gold into the actual game, and another way, obviously it's a great way in order to gain game time, but aside from that, the other ways in which you can do this is people can now buy gold, which is kind of a play to win, so to speak, especially with Classic, because at the end of the day, a lot of the high-end items will be selling for a lot of gold, but now you won't actually get them because you've actually got the skill, or you've actually worked for it. It completely defeats the purpose of Classic. That Classic is, you have to work for it, you actually have to earn it, and there shouldn't be a pay to win on this. And for a lack of better words, I just find it completely disgusting. Just remove it from the PTR and just kill the token. That being the case, that is something I really wanted to just clear up right there, because I found that to be just deplorable, in all honesty. I don't want the token in Classic, because it's supposed to be something that you're supposed to work for, like actually work for your items, like actually work for your gear. Now you can just buy the best items, and which is kind of a massive kick in the teeth for people who actually do go out of the way and actually try and earn their way in. And yeah, that's what Classic should always be about, not this malformed part of it. So that being the case, let's get into the gold for the day. On a brighter note, of course. The gold for the day is 61,070 gold. Obviously, I haven't made any Vial of the Sands, so there isn't some big gold or anything like that. We've actually sold 74 Ajarine from our prospecting flip a week or so ago for 14,797 gold. And we also sold a comfortable riding bard, 2 of those, for 2,611 gold. And the Leviathan's Eye of 24 of those for 1,035 gold. The other things of note, the Uncanny Combatant Innovative Staff of Fire Flash for 9,734 gold. Pretty damn happy on the way that is going. Aside from all of this, the next thing of note is the Flying Machine, which is 3,258 gold. Now the Flying Machine's an easy mount to craft, and it only takes you like 1,000 gold to make, and you can make it and sell really, really easy if you're even a low level engineer, so to speak. So it's a brilliant one to do. We also sold another 2 comfortable riding bards for 2,611 gold, and we also sold 170 biltong for 9,696 gold, and along with that we also sold 20 War Scrolls of Battle Shout for 2,672 gold, along with another 20 biltong for 1,140 gold, and to finish it off with a 210 Dreamleaf for 3,880 gold, bringing our total up to 61,071 gold. So let's pull in all of this gold. So now we're actually going to be getting into a bit of crafting and seeing if we can actually do it, or we actually want to do it, so to speak, because at the end of the day, we've only got a finite amount of gold because we already did a mass investment. We've set up the majority of all of our professions for crafting on the daily, besides alchemy, I must hasten to add, because I'm trying to get hold of those greater flasks and the world quests will not pop up. But aside from that, let's have a look. We'll just clear the queue and we'll just go into groups, and it just brings it all back up again. This is for restocking, so I'll press the nice restock button and it comes up with all of this stuff. And what we actually need, we're going to be making deep sea bags, mooncloth, netherweave bags, these 5 sea breeze saddles, and along with that we're also going to be doing some cooking stuff, a load of the horrific vision stuff. Enchanting, we're going to make some deadly navigation and elemental force, and we're going to make 3 more lifelike mechanical toads, along with the 2 crushing thrashing robots as well, along with a 1 flying machine, wormhole generator of Northrend, personal world destroyer, and depleted Kyperian rocket. So we're going to be doing pretty damn well. I'm really looking forward to actually doing this. So I think what we're going to actually do is we're going to bing bang bosh, jump into Giblet, and we're going to select all of his things for his task list. Now, obviously, I know I went a bit rambly on the actual token, but at the end of the day, it really did just annoy me quite a bit, really. So what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to buy our stuff from the auction house, and it's basically just that. Another thing that I would like to note while I'll be doing my crafting, it's going to actually cost me roughly around about 226,000 gold to invest in this, and we can get back a 91,000 gold profit on top of that once we've actually sold them all. So really, we're looking at a little bit under double the amount of gold for the return, which is brilliant, by the way. That is actually a brilliant return when it comes to all of this different types of stuff, because Seabreeze, the deep sea bags will sell fast, the heroic vision stuff will sell moderately fast as more people will be doing it. Netherweave bags sold really fast, but they don't go for an awful lot. Lifelike mechanical toads, I'm really chuffed that actually we've sold 3. That's pretty impressive. The other things is like the plated Kyperian rocket, which is because I want to make 2 of every mount. I'm going to make that come up. And when it comes to like leather working, dredged leather bladders, and the Sunstone Panthers are now profitable as well, so that's a good one as well to do. So it's all going to cost us a fair amount of gold going forward, and yeah, I'm looking forward to doing all of this. It's going to be pretty damn cool, so to speak. So we've got our gathering materials right now, and yeah. The other thing of note that I would like to say is I actually decided to go and get the toy Katie's stamp whistle for the Lost Mail quest, which you can buy from the auction house, and spawns her. I finally did it, and now I can check my mail anywhere. Ta-da! Really, really chuffed with all of that, and just going forward, yeah, I love it. It's actually pretty cool. Yeah, it's around for 10 minutes, so that's enough time to post anywhere in the world. And yeah, it's on a 3-hour cooldown, but at the end of the day, if I need to post, I can post anywhere. Instead of porting back to a major city or anywhere with a mailbox, I can just do it exactly where I am. So that's pretty damn cool. I also readjusted my daily stuff. So the other thing of note is I've changed all of this, because now this is all my crafting list is no longer on Executive Assistant. It's now just built into my TSM, so I don't have to think about it, and it just tells me what's profitable and just craft it. The things is on the daily I'll be doing a crafting restock along with the Zathrash, Pyrian Bar Transmute, Balthorgs and Nyroses. That's my Warlock, Shaman and Rogues Pyrian Bar Transmutes. And along with that, I'll be doing my Rogues World Quests for recipe hunting, for the Alchemy and Inscription. And along with that, I'll be doing that with Giblet, my mage, so he can get his enchanting stuff. And also with that, I'll be doing Corthana's World Quests, because she's got the most rep at the moment, because I used her for pretty much all of BFA, so I'll be using her to max out all of my reputations. We're so close to getting the Tortolan one, so that's pretty cool. So I'll do this all in descending order, and then once that's all checked off for the day, I can then do the other things, such like my weeklies, which is my Shadowmourne ICC raid with Iranos, my warrior, who will run in and just destroy all them. And my things to do is my DK's Blood Infusion, Frost Infusion, and doing my Silas craft for my Silas proc, so to speak. That's the tool of the trade, and I don't know the full name. I keep forgetting it. I keep blanking every time I think, but I know what I'm talking about. It's the Silas Orb thing. So, yeah, that's really helpful, John. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much all I have to say for the day. I just wanted to clear a few things up, like my little boo-boo when it came to the crafting thing, and going forward, I would say with the token, I really hope it doesn't make it past the PTR. They just kill it straight away. It's rather bugged me a bit and really annoyed me. But going forward, we shall craft all of this stuff, post it, and then we'll go over a proper guide tomorrow on what we're actually going to be doing. Aside from that, guys, have a wonderful rest of the day, and I shall see you in the next video, which will be tomorrow.